So let's do Barr September instead of all the Trump people. Let's go off the beaten path here. He's going to have a September. What's it going to be like? Seeing as how the world believes you lied about Epstein, so what's going to happen with you? Now, somebody asked me what isn't, because I say that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide, but somebody helped him. And what is the difference between that and murder? Well, here's where I get the terms assisted suicide. Because they're not supposed to give you anything in which you can hang yourself and kill yourself with. Therefore, he was assisted. This in particular person was not going with the intention of murder. So this is not like I'm trying to kill you. You're trying to kill you and I'm going to help you. That's what I mean. And so I don't count that as murder because there was no premeditation. There was no real motive. There was none of that kind of stuff. It wasn't, as nefarious as that sounds. As the word murder sounds. It's just... Anyway, we're not even talking about that anymore. There you go. He's dead. Deal with that. So, William Barr, your first card is a celebrated person. Little peek at your outcome is the Five of Cups. So a little regrets about something. You don't say. So, Six of Staffs. The celebration, celebrated person. And confusion. I can't wait to see what crosses that. Nine of Swords. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's at the base? Ace of Staff. At the crown. Three of Cups. Four of Swords. And the Chariot. Yeah, buddy. Epstein is still on your mind. And the reason it's on your mind is not because you helped Epstein kill himself, or you helped someone kill Epstein, or however you want to put it. Let's call it murder then, if that helps you. Someone murdered Epstein and you know about it and you helped them. At the very least, you know what happened to Epstein. Like factually, what happened to him. Not theories and tarot cards. You know what happened to him. So there's a celebrated person. That is not Epstein. That is Donald Trump. This is why you didn't recuse yourself from the Epstein case. Because you created the haze and the smokescreen. But they cause you anxiety. Some haunting thoughts. Because I heard this once. It was in like a movie or something. But the eyes of the people. This was two soldiers talking to each other. The eyes of the people that they killed, they see in their sleep. This is my card of nightmares. Bad thoughts, subconscious pricking you, mental anguish. You're having all that right now. Because you know what happened. Because here's the actions and the Dark Alliance. So you and someone stood before the king and, hey, this is what I want you to do. You need to make this problem go away. Da, 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 da. And then next thing you know, the FBI is raiding his house and Evidence is probably missing and at the bottom of the ocean or burnt in the fireplace somewhere. Or maybe you shipped it off to someone to keep Donald in check. Who knows? But it's gone. Moving on with the Chariot and the Four of Swords. Again with more mental. This is supposed to be the rest. The calm, the quiet. So you are trying to convince yourself this was a necessary evil. In your fear is your unions and cooperations. Because meanwhile, back at the ranch, somebody you did business with is doing business with somebody else. Once the king takes his crown off, what are they talking about? Your hopes is for the secrets to remain secret. Your environment, what do I do? Which way do I go? Two of Swords. What's behind that is your partnerships. There may be one more person that knows a little too much, but we shall see. Princess of Swords. That's the spy. That's your warning card. Six of Cups. Nostalgia is in your solace. The Prince of Cups, the idealistic offers, and the Five of Cups is in your warning. Don't worry, I won't tell. Oops, I just told 3 people. So, look for your situation in September to become a little more complicated. Now, that's not to say, because you know who this person is, because y'all did business together. You just don't know if they're loose-lipped or not. So, a little further look. Karma, the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Justice. Oh, Lord. Six of Swords. Transition. The Empress. Something new. Temperance. Cooperations. Five of Cups. Sorrow and regret. Two of Cups. Unions. King of Cups. Support. So you still do feel a little anxious about whoever you were doing business with. Four of Pentacles. Holding very tightly to something, to information. There's bickering with the Five of Wands. Powerless with the Eight of Swords. And dark money with the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, you did business with someone and it's bothering you. Seven of Pentacles. That is your investments. Queen of Swords. I feel like it was a woman, so I guess it is. Five of Pentacles. Maybe this is just someone of intellect. So we have the shunned and thrown out, and then security. Yeah, I think that you and Ghislaine have done some sort of business, not in the child trafficking arena, but some sort of business or some sort of something. Or you and someone. I'm going to say Ghislaine. And your solution is to get rid of them. Judgment on the bottom. Your solution is to get rid of them. So I did say that I think Ghislaine is going to be found dead, is what the story will say. I don't think she's going to actually be dead. But he is doing business with someone, and he's apprehensive about it because they're not reliable as he thought they were. So that's going to plague him come September.